So you're on the internet learning about event contracts. It's something you want to try, so you start looking around to see where to trade them. You narrow down to Kalshi and Robinhood, two popular options. The only problem is you don't know which to choose. You don't know how or where to start.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
No worries. Here's Kalshi versus Robinhood. So as you may know, event contracts let you trade on real world outcomes. So think politics, economics, sports, or other big events, but traded like financial contracts. Unlike stocks or ETFs, these are contracts that resolve on whether a real world event happens or not. You buy yes or no contracts. If you're right, you get $1 per contract. If you're wrong, you get nothing. Each contract's price reflects the implied probability of the event happening, ranging from a penny to 99 cents per contract. New information changes the contract price until there is a sure outcome. So for example, if a contract is trading at 75 cents, the market assigns a 75% chance of that outcome happening at that precise moment. You can trade them before the event or close your position early, just like trading a stock, or hold until settlement. Simple in concept, and the process is typically the same no matter the platform you choose. Now, Kalshi is the first federally regulated event market exchange, founded in 2018. It's a dedicated exchange built exclusively for event contracts. Robinhood, on the other hand, is a brokerage that integrates event contracts into its app through a partnership with Kalshi. So you're trading many of the same regulated event contracts just through a different interface. So should you just use Kalshi? Not necessarily. Let's compare them directly. Kalshi is purpose-built for prediction markets. You get clean, structured market pages, clear probability displays, historical trend charts, visible bid-ask spreads, and dedicated categories from politics to crypto to climate. Because it's built exclusively for event contracts, everything is optimized for comparing probabilities and planning trades. Power users and high-volume traders may prefer this environment. Robinhood, on the other hand, integrates event contracts directly into its existing brokerage app. This means a familiar interface, simple design, easy buy flows, and fast trading for people already using Robinhood for stocks, crypto, or options. But the trade-off, you don't get the same depth of data or the market-specific detail that you get on Kalshi. Great for convenience, not as great for deeper analysis. Where these two platforms really separate: market availability and fees. As a dedicated event contracts exchange, Kalshi has the more comprehensive lineup, hands down. It covers sports, both college and pro, elections, climate, economics, crypto, culture, world events, tech, science, health, mentions markets, and many more. Robinhood offers a broad but less complete subset across categories like college and pro football, basketball, hockey, racing, soccer, tennis, MMA, tech, crypto, financials, economics, politics, and entertainment. Same structure, same payouts, just a shorter list inside the app. Turning to fees, Kalshi uses maker-taker pricing, and your fee depends on how many contracts you trade, the contract's market price, and whether you're adding or taking liquidity. If you're adding liquidity, you're a maker, and you may pay lower or no fees. Maker orders are limit orders that aren't immediately matched. Market orders, on the other hand, which execute at the best available current price, instantly completing a trade, are considered taker orders. These fees often land in the few cents per contract range for mid-price markets, but can go higher or lower depending on where the price hits. Great for flexibility, not great for predictability. When you're ready to withdraw money, ACH is free, or you pay $2 for a debit withdrawal. Robinhood charges 1 penny per contract per side to Robinhood and 1 penny per contract per side to Kalshi. So every trade costs about 2 cents per contract per side. Much easier to understand, but note, for cheaper contracts like 5-cent or 10-cent markets, the percentage cost is higher. Now, quickly looking at customer support and app reviews, Kalshi has support via email and chat during regular market hours, while Robinhood is available via live chat 24/7. Robinhood also has phone support available from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Both score highly across the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. So when might you pick Kalshi over Robinhood, or vice versa? Use Kalshi if you want a deep, dedicated prediction market experience, you care about a wide selection of event markets, and you're comfortable using market and limit orders, and you want to play a role as a maker or taker. Use Robinhood if you already use Robinhood for your investing and want prediction markets in the same app, you prefer a simple, quick way to trade event contracts without switching platforms, and you don't mind the combined fees. Robinhood plus the exchange fee for convenience. So which is right for you? If you want a dedicated, high detail, all-in prediction market platform with the widest range of markets, Kalshi is the better pick. If you want simplicity, predictable fees, and you already trade on Robinhood, their event contract integration is extremely convenient. If you're thinking about trading event contracts, drop a comment below which platform fits your style, the dedicated Kalshi experience or Robinhood simplicity. Also, check out the description for sign-up links and links to our deeper guides on event contracts. I hope this helped, and if it did, hit that like button, subscribe for more investing content, and check out my other videos on market news, trading tips, and broker comparisons. And don't forget to subscribe to get our free market briefing newsletter for the top market stories before the bell.